were starting to feel some of the momentum building. You said, well, yeah, but you got to take it one game at a time. Certainly. How does that feel though now? Another game, another good performance. AD, another 40. Rui, things clicking.
Game ball definitely go to Rui for sure. I mean, he was all over the floor, not only offensively but defensively. Big time, couple big time blocks. Rebounding out his position. AD was AD. AD's been on the tear, and then the rest of us, we just try to fill in and make up. So big time game for us, and we want to try to continue it.
Darvin and AD said that kind of part of what's special about you, and actually, I'm sorry, Austin said that you'll just sort of figure out within the course of the game what you need to emphasize. All right, what was that tonight, and what is that with this new group, with the lineup, with the guys you have coming off the bench?
For me, each game can be different. If my scoring is needed, and I can look to score more. Tonight, I felt like it was more a facilitating game, especially with D'Lo being out in the second half. But we got to go on early. My guys was running the floor. They was making big time shots. I wanted to find AD early and often. So I kind of focused my game on just getting guys available, getting guys pass on time on target, try to rebound out of position, make a couple buckets as well. But definitely was a facilitating game for me, just reading the game the right way.
I think you guys had season high in assists as a team tonight. When you mentioned kind of those get-ahead passes, I think in the first quarter there were like 4 of them that were right on target for different guys in layups. How contagious is that sort of style? And once the ball starts hopping like that, just how much easier does things get?
You can have a lot of success in this league when the ball is popping and everybody feel in a good rhythm offensively. The good thing about our team, we have a lot of firepower, and you can't just key in on one guy. Obviously AD is on the tear right now. I can be really good offensively, but when you got AR in the rhythm that he's in, Rui, his ability to score the ball, obviously D'Lo, Dennis, Bees when he catches fire, and we even got Lonnie sitting over there as well. If we need to have somebody to come and jumpstart, so offensively it should never be our problem. We should always just worry about making the extra pass. You make the extra pass, and like I said, everybody feels in a great rhythm, and it's contagious.
Your first 15 years or so in the league, availability was one of your top assets, and you've had some injuries you had to deal with the last few years. Has it made you understand AD on a deeper level, having to go through it yourself and all the pushing it takes to get back, and the expectation you have for yourself to play at a high level, to see him having done it this year again after the last couple?
I don't need to go through injuries to feel for my brother. I don't like him ever going down. So just seeing the injuries that he's had over the last couple of years, it always hurts me, and I know it hurts him a lot worse. But just his dedication to just trying to get back and at times playing through it, not even telling people when he's injured, trying to play through it all the way till couldn't play anymore. So, it's great to be available to each other. I hate when I'm sidelined and he's playing, and I think it's vice versa when he's sidelined and I'm playing. So we came together because we want to be on the floor together and make magic. So he's definitely making magic right now for sure.
You've spoken highly of Rui the last 2 games. What have you seen out of him? Last game, this game, that's so beneficial for you guys?
Well, I think he's a rhythm player. And, when he knows he's going to play and he's going to get a significant amount of minutes off the bench, I think he could be, really, really good for us. And I think, Coach Ham has done a great job over the last couple of games, including the coaching staff, of finding a rotation that's been fitting our team. And Rui has been one of the first guys off the bench, and, we look for him. We know what he's capable of. At his size, there's not many guys at his height and his size and his equipped build to be able to guard him on the offensive end. But tonight he was very assertive, and that's why we went to him more and more and more.
1920 season, of course, you guys are a pretty big roster, and the start this season a little bit smaller, but then Vando and Rui come in, and you just see more lineups the coaches can utilize there. The rim's 10 feet tall. I know it's not that simple, but are there certain things that's allowed you guys to do and kind of get back to some of the way you play?
It's a lot of length in this league, and we lacked that early in the season, maybe the last couple seasons. So, like you said, to add Vando, to add Rui, to add Mo, Winging over the last year or so, also that length alone makes us a better team defensively, you know, and then offensively those guys are threats as well. So it's big time, and you know, we need that for sure because it allows us to keep bodies on bodies and defensive rebound at a high level. And when we rebound, we're a really, really good team. We're a really good team offensively.
We're not talking about huge samples, but when you, D'Lo, and AD start a game, you guys are 6 now this year. What's the ceiling?
We just want to put ourselves in position to be able to compete for a championship. You know, and you know, but it takes it's a journey, and obviously we don't have as much chemistry as a lot of other teams that's trying to compete for a championship or have aspirations to win a championship. But you know, I like we've been building over the last month or so. Even when I was out for the 4 weeks, I like we were building, and I'm happy to be back in the mix, and we're still building. So these last few games, 4, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 games are very important for our team. It's, you know, not only on wins and losses, but like the chemistry side of it as well. We want to continue to build what we've been building over the last month or so. So see what happens. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
This is the fun part.
When we were in Chicago at shoot around, you laid out this trip, said it's a get-back trip. You said that you guys should embrace the moment you're in. You backed it up. The talk 38, 38, 40. What type of rhythm are you in right now?
Great rhythm. Feeling good. I feel like I'm back to myself before the injury. But we're all playing well. You know, we're making it. The guys are making it easy for me. You know, letting me have a lot of space to operate. And then when I don't, you know, finding the guys making the right play and they're making shots. So everybody, I think our whole team is in a great rhythm. And we're playing, you know, Lakers basketball, fun basketball, and it's fun and exciting to watch.
You've seen a lot of different versions of LeBron. There's the version that takes over game with the scoring. What about this one tonight that kind of picks spots and feels like he's able to kind of like almost surgically kind of figure out the right way of the game?
Yeah, and that's what he did. He shows the moments where he needed to score to go score. When he needed to playmate, he playmakes. You know, when he's, you know, on that level, obviously we know he can score with the best. Obviously, you know, the best scorer to ever step on the basketball floor. You know, he's able to adjust to the game, whatever the game needs, and you know, that makes him the player he is.
You guys, obviously, the offensive circuit what you guys have is really different than it was at the start of the year, really different than with injuries. What does it feel like you're playing this kind of basketball this time on sort of this sort of push to it?
Well, yeah, we kind of have to. With the position that we're in, you know, we have to be able to win basketball games and win, you know, a lot in a row. You know, I think everybody in this locker room. Well, I know everyone in this locker room wants to win, and everyone is pushing for the playoffs. You know, not just the play-in tournament, but actually, you know, getting 6 seed or higher. And we're playing like it. You know, guys are playing a lot of confidence, locked in on both ends of the floor, and you know, our coaching staff is locked in. And you know, with the way we started, you know, we're embracing the moment. We're able to climb back, and we're 2 above 500 now. Yep. 2 above 500 now. So, you know, that's a small victory within itself. You know, thinking about the way we started 2-10. But now we got to keep it going. You know, with 2 more games.
What impressed you the most about Rui and the way he played tonight?
Defensively, you know, obviously we know what he can do offensively. You know, mid-range, he gets to the basket and shoot, but defensively, I'm not sure how many blocks he hit, but he had some three, you know, huge blocks. You know, contest at the rim. You know, guys trying to dunk. You know, he go get those blocks. So defensively, he was really great tonight.